The thing about Thanksgiving is it's all about the sides. You know, the turkey is not the star here. It's the sides, which are typically casseroles. Hi everyone, Jodi here. Happy Thanksgiving. We have so many things to be thankful for this year. Me personally, I'm thankful for you, my fans, and people that have stuck by my side through my casserole journey. Thanksgiving is one of my favorite holidays because there's already so many casseroles to be made. You know, sweet potato casserole, green bean casserole, and you know, I started thinking there are so many casseroles. Wouldn't it be cool if we just made all the casseroles into one casserole? You know, it saves time, it saves money, it saves energy, and it's probably going to be real delicious. Picture yourself at Thanksgiving dinner at the dinner table. There's a massive spread. You're maybe on this end, and the sweet potatoes are over on this end, and how are you going to get to them? You know, everybody's passing and reaching, and by the time you get your plate full, you're probably just ready to be done and go have a nap. I mean, the tryptophan in that turkey, I know it gets to me too, just smelling it. So I thought instead of the reaching, you just have one casserole and everybody takes a spoonful, puts it on your plate, and you're done. Maybe you could have one casserole per person even. If you're anything like my family, we love to eat on Thanksgiving. But I do like leftovers too. I want to start by thanking my cousin Nick, who actually inspired me. He kind of took a couple of sides and threw them together in a casserole himself, and I thought it was good, but it wasn't quite there. Then I come up with my own version, a better version of his casserole. He might complain that I created something better than him, that I outdid him. He's a little bit of a complainer. But we do love Nick. Oh man, so many great stories about Nick. He is a really vital part of our family. Smokes a lot, you know, which isn't really good for his health. Where's Nick? Oh, he's outside having a butt, you know. He's from that Philadelphia wing of the family. We don't see them as often, and they're just a little bit different out there. You know, live different than Central Illinois. A lot more hardship out there. He's always talking about his cheesesteaks and how he's throwing batteries at sports games. I don't know. I don't get it. You know, come to think of it, when we were kids, he threw a battery right at my forehead once, and that was a doozy. I don't know why he did it, but it must be something in the water in Philadelphia. Gobble, gobble, gobble. In the interest of time, I've already prepped quite a few of the things for this casserole. I have browned and ground my turkey, I've prepped my mashed potatoes, and I've already made my stuffing. So we can pretty much go ahead and just start assembling this casserole. So let's get started. So we're gonna go ahead and grab this deep casserole dish here. We're gonna start with our first layer, which is mashed potatoes. So mashed potatoes are one of those Thanksgiving sides that I think we can all agree are a must-have. It's a nice neutral flavor. It's a very smooth, creamy texture, and I don't feel like I've ever met a person that doesn't like a mashed potato, other than my daughter, which there's a little something wrong with her. But and here we have this creamy, beautiful mashed potato base. And the danger with making this casserole is that I could eat every single layer of each of this casserole on its own. So I'm really gonna have to practice some restraint here for myself so I have enough to make the casserole. Which is why I have Greg here, to be a constant reminder that it isn't about the individual layers, it is about the side as a whole. One feather wouldn't make this a whole bird. He needs all these feathers to be a turkey, just like this casserole needs all the layers to be a casserole. It makes sense if you think about it. Thanks, Greg. It's got Greg. He's a family favorite. Okay, next up, we're gonna combine the ground turkey, some frozen peas and carrots, and classic green beans, along with some turkey gravy. Some people might like to make their own gravy. For casseroles, I really think it's all about the ease, you know? Thanksgiving's a busy time of year anyway. Green beans. I don't know, this is gonna be a lot of peas. I think I'm gonna start with half a bag of peas. And I'll probably do a half a bag of carrots. Time to bring out the big guns. Got this set at Costco. It's one of my favorite places to shop. I even buy Steve's jeans there. Got him his new Thanksgiving jeans at Costco. Gonna add a little bit of gravy at a time. I'm probably gonna start with about a half a box. I'm gonna fold that in slowly so I don't lose any of my vegetables. Now, folding is just a fancy way of saying mix it in. I think that might have come from France. You know, they probably folded in France. I don't know how you would say that in French, but here we say just fold it in. There we go. A bit more of that gravy. So festive already. Look at all that color, so vibrant. All right, next step is I'm gonna take this meat and veggie medley and I'm gonna put it in the casserole dish as my next layer. Now, you might be asking yourself, since there's turkey in this casserole, do I still need to make a Thanksgiving turkey? And in my opinion, the answer is yes. It needs to be made. Turkey's not a casserole. I mean, we could make, this is a turkey casserole, but some of you haters out there might say, no you don't, Jodi. No you don't. Trying to save time here. Now that just looks like 1982. Such a great year. So you can't have Thanksgiving without stuffing. And here, you know, Thanksgiving just makes me think of home and everyone coming together. And here we've got, you know, the foundation of the home, which is like the slab. We've got our, you know, 5 layers in there, which are like the walls and the windows and the furniture and the kids playing. And then this last layer, so I'm just breaking up my stuffing here. This last layer is like the roof. So we're just gonna go ahead and put this roof on here. And sadly, because of supply chain issues, I was not able to secure any crispy onions. Or you could make your own. That's what my mother-in-law would do. She'd just make her own. But you know what, Jeannie? We don't all have time for that. Anyway, let's keep going. We're gonna throw her in. Woo! And we're gonna set the timer for about 30 to 35 minutes. It all comes together. And while that's cooking in the oven, I just want to take a minute to talk about some of the things that I'm thankful for. So of course, the big players, family, friends, a roof over my head, the PTA, Greg here. I mean, he's with us every year. Crocs, such a versatile shoe. Sour cream, Costco size. Oh, the mayo, Costco size. Really anything Costco size. Dessert, as an idea. Sprinklers. That Olive Garden we finally got in town after years of writing letters to corporate. Convection ovens, toaster ovens, my refrigerator, really just all appliances. My KitchenAid mixer, ooh, that's a good one. Brooches, bows, really accessories of any kind. Michael's, love that store. Thankful for holiday decorations, thankful for toilet paper. So another Thanksgiving controversy is the canned jellied cranberries or an authentic cranberry sauce. I prefer to go this route because I like the flavor. Go ahead and just slice into it and dice it up. And I'm dicing this so that when my casserole comes out of the oven, I can just put this right on top. Okay, so that's ready to go. All cubed up. Wash my hands and then we'll pull that casserole right out of the oven. Oh, smells like Thanksgiving. Can you guys hear that sizzle? Look at that. Oh, I'm so excited. It almost smells like the Detroit Lions are about to lose. Just kidding. That's a little Chicago thing that, you know, when they play over Thanksgiving, because they always lose, right? I mean, you've noticed that, right? They never win. So we're gonna take this cranberry jelly and we're just gonna go ahead and put it on the top. Oh. Yeah. Here we go. But there you have it. All of Thanksgiving in one dish. Thanksgiving simplified, Jodified, but also very complex, you know, because these things can't just be thrown in here all willy-nilly. Got to think about how you're putting them together. I mean, imagine if I tried to put the mashed potatoes on top. Now that wasn't going to work, was it? Preposterous. Okay, the moment of truth. On presentation, I'm going to give it, I'll just give it a 10. I mean, it looks like a very classic casserole. We've got all our colors addressed in here. Okay, let's dig in. Like I said, this is what happens when the sides are all on the plate in the first place. You're putting them on, they're all coming together and you're all taking bites together. So this is really perfect. Here we go. I think my mother-in-law might be right. If I would have made my own gravy, it might have had more of a unique flavor. But nonetheless, it still tastes like Thanksgiving. Just a little basic. I think those onions really would have taken it there. So I'm gonna give it a 7 in flavor. And you know, I usually don't like ground turkey because it tastes kind of gamey, but this one actually tastes good. Maybe because it's masked by all the other flavors. Well, anyway, happy holidays. I hope you have a happy Thanksgiving and let me know what you think about this casserole.